Hi guys, it's Jessica and welcome to this edition of the Quotation Bank revision tutorials designed to help you with your GCSE English Literature. In these videos we take key scenes, themes and characters from the text and provide a great model for how to go about analysing them precisely and how to get the most out of them in an answer. The Quotation Bank has guides for a variety of GCSE texts available on our website, Amazon or online, so go and have a look, as well as follow us on social media. And if you find this video useful, don't forget to give us a thumbs up and subscribe here on YouTube. Today we're looking at the use of the window as a symbol in Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, and here's why. In recent years, some English Literature GCSE questions have asked students to focus on areas of a set text that perhaps diverge from the main thematic or character-based concerns of the text. It is important to note that exam boards make explicit the fact that questions and extracts can come from anywhere in a text. Therefore, skipping over the seemingly insignificant is not necessarily a sensible idea. Learning time is limited, and it is logical to spend quality time on key sections of a text. To that end, we have provided brief analysis of insignificant scenes of significance, so that these scenes can be explored comprehensively but efficiently. These scenes are useful for demonstrating whole text knowledge. Whilst key scenes are rich in material, these scenes are excellent for highlighting the development of theme or character, and may awaken the person reading your answer to a new and original point that hasn't been made by pupils again and again. So let's get to the analysis of the following extract. The court was very cool and a little damp, and full of premature twilight, although the sky high up overhead was still bright with sunset. The middle one of the three windows was halfway open, and sitting close beside it, taking the air with an infinite sadness of mien, like some disconsolate prisoner, Utterson saw Dr. Jekyll. "What, Jekyll," he cried, "I trust you are better." "I am very low, Utterson," replied the doctor drearily. "Very low. It will not last long, thank God." "You stay too much indoors," said the lawyer. "You should be out, whipping up the circulation like Mr. Enfield and me. This is my cousin, Mr. Enfield, Dr. Jekyll. Come now, get your hat and take a quick turn with us." "You are very good," sighed the other. "I should like to very much, but no, it is quite impossible. I dare not. But indeed, Utterson, I am very glad to see you. This is really a great pleasure. I would ask you and Mr. Enfield up, but the place is really not fit." "Why then," said the lawyer good-naturedly, "the best thing we can do is to stay down here and speak with you from where we are." "That is just what I was about to venture to propose," returned the doctor with a smile. But the words were hardly uttered before the smile was struck out of his face and succeeded by an expression of such abject terror and despair as froze the very blood of the two gentlemen below. They saw it but for a glimpse, for the window was instantly thrust down, but that glimpse had been sufficient, and they turned and left the court without a word. Jekyll sits at this halfway open window when Enfield and Utterson go to visit him. Previously the window at Hyde's house was described as closed, allowing no contact and for secrecy to continue behind the facade. Here, as Jekyll is dealing with the conflict of releasing Hyde, the window is described to be halfway open. Indeed, Jekyll is described to be taking the air with an infinite sadness of mien, invoking the sense that he is becoming suffocated, in part through his duplicitous existence. This is compounded by Stevenson's use of simile to present Jekyll as a disconsolate prisoner, miserably trapped in his own body, and possibly, as we later learn, unable to control the changing from one outward appearance to another. During the conversation with his friends, the window is thrust down rapidly and forcefully in a panic by Jekyll. This window serves as a symbol for the barrier now present between Jekyll, his friends, and Victorian society. Jekyll has physically cut himself off. He is able to see and take part in society, but where he thought Hyde would lift barriers for him, actually he is isolated further due to his immoral acts that are unaccepted by society. Instead of making him guilt-free, he has become conflicted and full of regret. Stevenson arguably criticises the Victorian era's repression of naturally occurring immorality and illustrates, as Jekyll later considers, that by doing this it causes a much bigger devil to come out roaring. Now, once you have got to grips with this material, it is important to make sure that you know what to do with it in the exam, and we can certainly help you with that. The quotation bank is designed to make sure that every point you make in an essay clearly fulfills the assessment objectives an examiner will be using when marking your work. Every quotation comes with the following detailed material. Interpretation. The interpretation of each quotation allows you to fulfill assessment objective 1, responding to the text and giving an informed personal response. Techniques. Using subject-specific terminology correctly, in this case the literary devices used by Stevenson, is a key part of assessment objective 2. Analysis. We have provided as much analysis as possible, assessment objective 2. It is a great idea to analyse the quotation in detail. You need to do more than just say what it means, but also what effect the language, form and structure has on the reader. Use in essays on. Your answer needs to be focused to fulfill assessment objective 1. This section helps you choose relevant quotations and link them together for a stronger essay. That brings us to the end of our analysis for today. I hope you found it useful, and if you have, do give a thumbs up and subscribe for more videos from the Quotation Bank. Don't forget to check out our study guides, where we provide analysis of 25 key quotations, as well as being full of essay plans, revision activities and more. They're available from our website and other online stores, and follow us on social media. Send us a quotation and we'll try to help you out with your analysis. Thanks for listening, and good luck with the exams.